Alright, thank you, chat. I appreciate your patience while we shot that trouble in the face. Not exactly sure what the problem was there. I think maybe my internet just decided it was gonna... You know, it was taking a little nap in its bed there, and it's like, you know what? I could get out of bed and go to the bathroom, but I could also just shit in the bed. What if I just shit in the bed, though? Like, I mean, what are the repercussions? Okay, worst case scenario, I gotta change the sheets, which admittedly is an annoyance, but it also doesn't necessitate me getting out of bed. And I don't know, call me crazy, but I'm thinking maybe there's some merit to this poop in the bed plan. Has Pete encountered a Reaper yet? I mean, we saw the shadow of one just a minute ago while we were on our way over here. Yeah, I'm actually dying of thirst because I can't find a way to get inside the Aurora. Where the hell is the entrance to this dump, chat? This happened to us last time we came over here as well. And I, of course, have no water. Well then, prawn suit, we're just gonna leave you here so we don't die. I gotta go actually get some water in me before I get killed. So I'm gonna swim back to base using only the sea glide before we die of dehydration. Screen is frozen like Arendelle. I mean, I am not dropping frames now, chat. This one you can't pin on me. Is it just BO that's frozen? Anybody else? Can we get like a third-party confirmation? Is anybody else having trouble? Screen is frozen? I mean, it's working fine here. Fine for me. Alright, let's just assume it's BO then. All good, okay. I'm gonna keep an eye on the frame drop, but... What just bit me? Oh my god! Well, we just encountered a... we're gonna die. Yeah, we're definitely gonna die. That Reaper bit us real hard. That hurt a whole bunch. I really wish that guy would go away. Please leave me alone, Mr. Man. I don't want to hurt you. You don't want to hurt me. I'm on Canadian internet and it's still running fine. Twitch is also being kind of weird. Hey, Big J, what's up? We're trying not to die of dehydration while we swim back to the sea moth after abandoning our prawn suit. I have to admit, this is one thing I gotta say, the architecture around the Aurora has not been... Be lucky that it wasn't the Reaper attack that insta-kills you. I mean, it took us down to like 12 health. I don't know what an insta-kill is, but that seems pretty goddamn close. It also doesn't help based on the fact that we're also dying of hunger and thirst, so we now have considerably less health we can afford to lose before dying of dehydration. Ajit Pai heard you bad-mouthing him and hacked your internet. You know, you say that, Candy Light, but I wouldn't put it past him. That guy is a magnificent douche nozzle. He seems like the kind of guy who would try and take his petty revenge and be like, that Perfidious Pete called me a worthless piece of shit. I mean, I may be a worthless piece of shit, but I can still fuck with him. Also, if you're unaware, Ajit Pai is a worthless piece of shit. I'm just putting that out there for the universe. Take that in, that little nugget of information. Do with it what you will. Worthless piece of shit, though. That guy who keeps posting fuck Ajit Pai must have like a 1 bit per second in it. I'm working on the fluid intake. Do you mind here? Added pressure is not helping the situation any. Yeah, hey, what's up? I'd really like some bulbo tree, though. Give me that. In my belly. I'm basically just going to cut this whole thing down and devour it. There we go. I mean, I'm going to plant one back. Alright, bulbo tree. Go back in the ground, and I'm going to carve up your friend over here. Bulbo tree, by the way, is fantastic for a water source. Like, it really gives you a lot of vital juices. I'm just going to empty out my inventory. So now we got to go back and fetch our freaking prawn suit. Going to be real irritating because we were forced to abandon it. Here, titanium, why don't you guys be, like, in here now? Copper and quartz. I'm just going to offload all this stuff we picked up. We may have a shitty representative, but the governor is a badass. Laughing at Najee Pike because you live in Montana. Oh, Montana was the first. They were the first state to like openly pass their own net neutrality rule, right? I thought that was pretty awesome. I actually saw an article about that, and I was like, you know what? That governor is pretty badass. You're not wrong. That's a bold move and one I wholeheartedly support. We're gonna grab a health kit. I'd really just prefer to not die if it's all the same to everybody else. Let's maybe grab a little life-giving water as well to just take over with us so that we can avoid this happening in the future. And I think I have like some... Yeah, we'll just get a cured peeper too. I was so hungry I ate a whole tree. Mmm, delicious tree. Well, you know, hey, think about this, Chad. I mean, what if you have problems with regularity? You ever think about that? Maybe Perfidious Pete's not the most regular guy of all time, and I really need the extra fiber. You guys are mostly young. You don't know about this yet, but when you get old, your bowels, they start rebelling against you. They'll be like, you know what? I don't feel like pooping for like a week. You'll be like, oh, man, gotta get some of that FiberCon or something in me because this is not good. This is not good at all. That's one advantage that the old have over the young, is when you're young, you can't even imagine all the ways that ultimately your body is gonna start fucking with you. And when it really does start fucking with you, it's perturbing. You just kind of get used to it as you get older. Shit just stops working right. You're like, yeah, well, you know, what are you going to do? I'm pushing up there. I'm through my midlife now, and shit's just not working the way it used to. It's just sort of how it goes. But when you're young, you can't imagine the routine dysfunction that you're going to be willing to tolerate from your own body. You'll be amazed at how shitty your own body starts to work. Preach it, brother. What's the point with those bladderfish in the aquarium? My goal was to try and breed them because at one point I had, like in a pursuit of water, had mostly depopulated the entire surrounding area. Did Pete sneeze so hard he threw his shoulder out again? Not for a while, but I mean, that's the kind of shit that you never imagine happening. Getting tons of buffering. That's just you, B.O., because we are still 0 drop frames. Like, I'm Eagle Eye, I'm Hawkeye in the frame drop pretty goddamn religiously. And everything looks good here. Maybe there's a reason your governor was forced to pass that net neutrality rule. Everything after 35 sucks. Chronic back injury since I was 16. Not looking forward to what else is to come. I'm telling you, it's just, yeah. When you're young, you can't imagine how shitty your body's going to turn out to actually be. And then when it just sneaks up on you, you're like, wow, you know? Never really understood my grandparents when they were all limping around. I'd be like, geez, you're only 50. You can't say, like, what's wrong with you? You still look pretty healthy. Now that I'm starting to creep up in that age, now I know. I'll be like, yeah, this is what Grandpa was talking about all those days. Like some days when you just wake up and fucking hurt all over and there's no reason. You didn't do anything strenuous or, you know, nothing unusual happened. You didn't get into a car wreck or get injured or anything. It's just like you wake up and everything hurts. You wake up and you're just like, my pockets hurt, and you don't know why. It's like, oh, welcome to old. Okay, so we're going to be very careful to avoid the fucking Reaper, because I don't want to get bit again. That sucked. Seriously, though, the architecture on the Aurora is sincerely pissing me off here. Like, if you want the player to go into this area, you gotta not do this kind of shit right here. Like what we're experiencing right here with the giant hole that we should definitely be able to swim through, but for whatever reason absolutely can't fucking swim through. This needs to be fixed. Like, this is the stuff you gotta rectify. This shit is busted, is all I'm gonna say. It's actually faster to enter the wreck from sea level right where the damage section starts. Reaper, where were you like 25 minutes ago? Before we stranded our prawn suit down here in the middle of nowhere. So we're supposed to go into the middle. Alright. Well, here, I'm gonna get in the prawn suit. Chat, you help a brother out and tell me where I'm supposed to go. What I enjoy is when you're sitting on your couch or on the bed, you lean a few inches to the side to grab something and your back just seizes up and then you can't move anymore. Yep, I've had that one. You wonder if for like a tiny minute if you're just like, am I having a stroke? I think I'm dead. I'm like, this is it. I'm dead now. I'm dying. And then for a minute, then you're like, nope, okay, no, everything's normal again. It's just like the body decided it was fucking going on strike for a minute, but apparently the union reps got those bastards settled down, and my body is my own to control once again. Or grabbing a gallon of milk and having your shoulder to just say, hey, go fuck yourself. Well, that one could be a defense mechanism, though, Iskar. Your body's like, you know what? You don't really need another gallon of whole milk, dog. That could be your body just saying, no, that's it. I can't handle this much fat. Like the lactose and whatnot, I can't take this. I'm just going to have to say no to this one the only way I know how, which is to just make your joints break. Get away from me! Oh, you want... Yeah, oh, yeah, get drilled, bitch. Come on, you want to go? I'm in my prawn suit now, punk. I'll scrap now. You ready to go? Let's do this. Come on, come back for another round. I dare you. I dare you. Come at me, bro. Yeah, that's what I thought. You better run. Come on. All right, let's do this. Oh, he's got me in his jaws, though. Drill and all the punching. I'm drilling him right in the face. Let go of me. Uh-huh. That's what I thought. Give a man a drill to the face. Get some respect around here. That's the way it works. You get no respect whatsoever till you drill a man's face off. Drill his face a couple times and he'll let you go. Holy turtle penis. He's coming by for another round, by the way. We're going again. That's all right. The prawn suit can take it. Come on, I'll give you another drill to the face, motherfucker. Let's do this. Come on. Come at me. Yeah, you better stay over there with your little fish buddies. His little school of fish friends are all over there like, no, you totally won the fight, Mr. Reaper. You got him. I mean, yeah, he was drilling you in the face hardcore, but you showed a lot of heart just holding on like that. That took guts, man. I mean, technically, okay, he got in some good shots, but I feel like you still won the fight, Reaper. Over there with his yes man. So where's the easy way to get into the ship then, chat? Help a brother out here. Also, I'm going to repair my prawn suit because it did get a little fucked up. No, don't get in it, though. Fix it. All I wanted to do was come over here and steal the captain's booze. We had to get into a face drilling fight, listen to a Reaper and his yes men. No, I don't really want to open the storage, though. Face drilling, that's what Rodney Dangerfield was missing, why he never got any respect. Not enough face drilling. So where am I supposed to be going in here, chat? You said there was an easy way to get in? What's the easy way? You need the grapple arm to get the prawn suit into the Aurora. Well, I don't necessarily have to take the prawn suit in. I just want to get me in so I can go steal the captain's booze. It doesn't have to be the prawn suit. Just me is enough. There's a hole large enough for a person to swim through at sea level where the damage starts. So like right along in here, chat, is what you're saying? Somewhere in this area? Here, there's supposed to be a hole big enough for a person to swim through. I mean, I'm not seeing it. Get to the surface and swim in by the very front. Okay, maybe we can try that. That'll say, you know what? Grab that. Like, no stalkers. Normally, I like to leave this stuff for the stalkers so I can kind of farm stalker teeth. But this is on freaking dry ground. No stalker is ever picking that shit up. Other end of the ship. So we want to go up this... Okay, so Chad is saying go, come up this way. All right. We'll walk along the coast here. Also, our prawn suit's down to like 53% power. It's getting a little low on juice, and I didn't bring a backup power cell. The nose, not... I mean, we're going... This is the nose, is it not? This is the wrong way, is what you're saying, Chad? The other end of the ship. Make up your damn minds, you fickle mushheads. Is this the right way or not? I thought this was the front of the ship. Nope, I guess there are engines back here, so this is definitely the rear. You're at the engines. That looks like an engine. Okay, yeah, you're right, Chad. It's very clearly an engine. All right, you know what, Prawn Suit? You just chill out. I don't want to go have to fish. So it's back by where the Reaper is, then, is what you're saying. It's back by where I was a minute ago when you guys said go to the other end? Because now I'm confused. We were at the other end, and you said, no, go to the other end of the ship. Prawn Suit's running out of power here. I'm going to leave the Prawn Suit here for a moment. Is it weird that my guy seems to sprint slower than he swims? That's the danger of the Aurora, that Reaper guards the entrance. Well, if I was over there on the entrance, then why the hell couldn't I get in it anywhere? Very contradictory tonight, Chad. Make up your damn minds. You guys are a bunch of fickle mushheads. The way in is a shelf at the service level. Alright, you tell me when I'm at it, Chad. Because I keep having difficulty getting in on this. Follow along the hole towards the front of the ship until you get to the damaged superstructure. I mean, we were there. And we tried to swim through like 50 of those holes, and none of those holes would let us go through them. The Aurora is the worst designed part of Subnautica. Well, there's the Reaper. I really would rather not have an encounter with him when I am not in my prawn suit, thank you. The first hole. I don't see any holes. I do see a Reaper that's going to kill me, though. No, he's gonna miss. Okay, he's swimming the other way. Quick, while he's not looking. The first hole. Okay. I mean, we're down here. This hole? No, I cannot go into this hole. None of this shit lets me in. Am I too far down, chat? Is that... No, the Reaper's gonna kill me. I'm gonna go back and hide in this hole where you can't get me. Am I too deep? Chat says I'm too deep. I mean, I'm at the surface. Okay, we were over here earlier. Why couldn't I get the prawn suit through that? That hole's big enough to drive a fucking truck through. Whatever, Subnautica. You know what? That's fine. We're where we want to be now, and we did not get eaten by a Reaper. So, all things considered, I guess it's good. Let's go steal the captain's booze. I'm a simple man. I came for the booze. That's all I want. Just let me have the booze. I don't need to get fancy. I want a little liquid. I want an adult beverage. Is that too much to ask? I'm alone on this planet. No pornography. No nothing. All I really am looking for is just be like, hey, hook a brother up with a little bit of sweet, sweet liquor. I guess we've already downloaded that. I just want a little delicious booze. Is that too much to ask? Here's the door. Just trying to remember where to go. Oh, this is like blocked off though. Don't we go down from here though, right? Yeah, this is okay. Now we're in pipe hell. All right, I'm starting to remember my way around a little bit. We get through the hell of pipes. Now we're in the prawn suit room. Now we're in the prawn suit room. Okay, we're gonna get out of the water here. This is close to where the captain left his booze. so supply, canteen. We don't want to go to either of those places. Where do we want to go? Captain's quarters, which is over this way. Captain's quarters like down here, right? Yeah, captain's cabin. All right, what was our code, chat? Oh, I accidentally took a screenshot, apparently. Okay. Let's see. That'll be a data download, codes and clues. Captain's booze is 2679. 2679. Give me that booze. We've done it, chat. All of the... We're gonna get the sweetest, most delicious boozes. Gimme. This is not booze. The captain's log. All we found was the captain literally shit in his own bed. The captain dropped a log in his own bed. We found the captain's log. It was remarkably disappointing. So that's got to be, what, an Aurora Survivor captain's log. Exploring a quiet alien backwater when you hear arrived implodes. Must be the arachnid kidney poachers. Quick, what will you do? Search... Oh, God. The captain's log consists of him playing a text-based adventure game. He fought a Star Wall. There better be some fucking liquor in here, though. I mean, that's pretty cool, a miniature horror. Still, though, there better be some liquor in here, though. Okay, there better be the plans for liquor. Neptune escape rocket? Oh, escape time capsule? We found like 8 billion blueprints. All right, let's clear off all this shit. Operations logs. Last recorded transmissions of the Altera.
Average long-range transmission.
Let's listen to this very quickly.
Opening last recorded transmissions.
This is an emergency distress call. Aurora is on collision course with...
Sorry, Chad, I have the hiccups, apparently.
446B. Sending all available environmental data. Please respond with rescue solution. Out.
Yeah, you guys aren't really that useful.
Attached to this message, you should find the blueprints for an escape ship that we calculate will be capable of breaking orbit and getting you back to the nearest phase gate. Now, it's designed to use materials you can find in situ, but it's gonna need one hell of a power source. Now,
one hell of a power source.
Aurora long-range communications really offline.
Study containers are designed to store written and photographic evidence for later retrieval. Addition of time capsules fabricated by maroon seekers, etc., etc. Most emergency escape vehicles equipped with a time capsule by default, usually found in the cockpit and be jettisoned on takeoff. Altera requests time capsules be stocked with tools and resources which will aid those who may discover them in the future. Alright. Power. Nuclear reactor. Alright, we apparently found the blueprints for a nuke reactor. Well, that counts as one hell of a power source, I think. Neptune escape rocket. A launch platform, a gantry, stage 1, a fuel reserve, and a cockpit. Supports one person. Okay, hold on a second, chat. Quick poll. So you're designing an escape rocket, alright? Now, granted, rocketry is very complex. Eastern Bandit, hey, welcome to the stream, bro. Been a while. But rocketry is complex, and I understand the dilemma of, like, fuel to weight, and that the more mass you have to shove into space, the more energy it takes, etc., and that even a tiny amount of extra mass has, like, cascading and exponentially growing fuel costs. But you're desiring, let's say you're the person tasked with designing the escape rocket, the theoretical catastrophic failure state salvage vehicle. Do you design it to only hold one fucking person? I mean, one person. You're gonna really do it for one person? That seems like maybe you should make room for a couple extra dudes, though, right? Like maybe, what, like 4 people? Going to all the trouble of building an escape rocket. The rocket itself is going to be the hardest thing to shove up out of the gravity well. How hard could it be to shove an extra, what, like 100 kilos of mass? It can't make that much of a difference to add like 1 or 2 more people on there. Be like, oh, Pete, there's a huge fuel cost in 100 kilos. You know what? Make the rocket lighter then. Get rid of some of the non-human mass. I'm going to demand that my escape rocket have more payload. That's all I'm saying. I think from a design standpoint, rocket engineers should have gone, you know what? One person? Probably we want a bigger payload. I mean, what crew is going into space with the only one person on it? If shit goes wrong, we're going to need to rescue more than one guy. This ain't a solo mission. How the hell did we get in here and how the hell did we get out? I hate the maze of pipes. These pipes are hell. They say hell is other people, but in truth, the hell is these pipes. Down here? We have to go around like this way. Here we go. We made it. Pipe hell is over. Also, chat, don't think I'm not fucking furious about the fact that we came all the way out here and we did not get liquor. We got an escape rocket plan, which admittedly is useful, but the only kind of rocket fuel Perfidious Pete was interested in is not the kind that actually goes in a literal rocket to fire our asses into space. I was looking for a different sort of rocket fuel, if you know what I mean. Wasn't exactly what old Pete had in mind. Not the flavor of rocket fuel I was looking for. It is the last resort measure, but still. Why make your last... just because it's your last resort doesn't mean it has to be a piece of shit. That's all I'm saying. I'm just... I think NASA would have done a better job. Oh, fucking head crabs are back? Hey, head crabs, my knife is a goddamn lightsaber now. You want to go? Let's do this, head crab. Yeah, now you come pre-cooked, bitch. You can't win, high crab. I've got the high ground. Oh, guess I better just chop your arms and legs off and leave you to burn then. See you in hell. Should take a Red Bull because Red Bull gives you wings. You know, I've heard that, Chad. Heard that about Red Bull. They say it gives you wings. What I'd really like it to give me is not killed by a Reaper. Which, honestly, I gotta say is not looking very likely. Please tell me this hole will save me. I think it worked. Never let it be said that hiding in a hole did not save my life. So it turns out the trick to outrunning Reapers is just go in a tiny little hole that they can't fit into. And then stay there. In the hole. Like a coward. That's unsettling even just watching. Oh, he was right behind us, Chad. Don't think he wasn't. He was back there. I really want to go drill his face again, though. This is why I brought the prawn suit in the first place. We knew that guy was over here, and I was like, if he comes back, I'm going to drill him in the face. This tiny little stabbing knife, I mean, it's cool and all, and yeah, it's good enough to take out your average Anakin Skywalker. Reaper's got a little more power than your average Annie, though. Reaper's a little more wizard, as it were. Yeah, I'm gonna go eat a whole tree. Pete loves drilling faces. Ah, how well you know me, Chad. Also, I'm gonna go ahead and drink we brought plenty of water. Let's get a couple in us.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Yeah, and we did get a tour Aurora and a new poster out of the. I mean, the whole gig wasn't a complete loss. We got a new model ship. Also, we picked up a inventory is full. Storage has no room for this item. Well, I do though, right? Yeah, like I'll just take it. It's fine. Okay, we're going back to the ship. Hey, thing we did. Well, we gotta, like... I can't not steal. Hey, we could use that power cell to put in our prawn. Actually, there's another container right behind us. Double power cells. Like I said, chat, I mean, I can't not steal. Oh, this thing takes 2 power cells. Wow, the prawn uses a lot of juice. Alright, now we gotta slowly stump our ass back to where we came from. Come here, peeper. I wonder if I can catch a peeper in this. Think it'll work? Well, I killed the peeper. Sorry, peeper. I mean, I'm still gonna eat you, but... The death was always inevitable, peeper. I mean, you were always gonna die. Oh, dead peeper gives us negative water, huh? Still eating it.